Good morning, students of class 10. You are welcome back to the online classes now. Let's continue our lesson in English. We are doing supplementary reader, Bholi, chapter 9, the last chapter we are doing. Now we have reached number 3, that is 7 children in the family. Ramlal had 7 children. So now here 7 children in the family. Now here Ramlal had 7 children in the family, 3 sons and 4 daughters. He had 3 sons. All the sons were studying in the city, and 4 daughters. So number B, Bholi was the youngest among the 7 children. Bholi was the youngest. It was a prosperous family. Prosperous means rich. The family was quite wealthy. There was plenty to eat and drink. There was enough of everything. So there was no problem because the family was quite wealthy. His father was a Tehsildar, a government employee, as well as he was a big farmer. So naturally it was a prosperous family having a big plot of land as well as a government job. His father had a government job. He was a Tehsildar. So there was plenty to eat and drink. So there was no shortage of anything. So every child was healthy. Among all the 7 children, all of them were healthy except Bholi. Bholi was weak. As we have learned that she started speaking when she reached the age of 5. She was quite abnormal. When she started speaking, she started stammering. She found it very difficult to speak, and she was made. The village children made fun of her. That's why she spoke very little. Every child was healthy except Bholi. Now here, number D, the sons were sent, 3 sons. The sons were sent to study in the city. In those days, most of the sons in a family, the sons were sent to study in the cities, and the girls were not allowed to go out. They had to study in the village primary school. So we have learned in class 9 also. So the sons were sent to study in the city. Now we'll talk about the girls. 4 girls, 4 daughters. Radha, the eldest, was already married. Radha, the eldest daughter, was already married. Mangala, second daughter. Mangala's marriage had been fixed. The second daughter, that is Mangala's marriage had been fixed. And the third one was Champa. The third one was Champa. These 3 girls. And the youngest girl was Bholi. Means altogether 4 daughters. Radha, Mangala, Champa and Bholi. All the girls, Radha, Mangala and Champa, except Bholi, were good looking. Radha, Mangala, Champa were good looking and they were healthy. But Bholi, she had poke marks. She was very ugly, as well as when she was very young, she was very pretty. But at the age of 2, smallpox attacked her and she had poke marks. Luckily she survived, but she had poke marks all over her body and her body was disfigured except the eyes. So you can see that all the girls except Bholi were good looking and healthy. There was no difficulty in marrying them. So there was no difficulty in marrying those girls. Radha was already married. Mangala and Champa. Mangala, Champa, there was no problem in marrying them. So now number H. Ramlal was worried about Bholi. All the time Ramlal was worried, Ramlal and his wife, they were worried about, especially Ramlal was worried about Bholi. Who would marry her? She is not good looking, she is very ugly, she had poke marks on her face, neither she is very intelligent, she cannot speak properly, she is very dull. Ramlal was worried about Bholi because she had neither good looks, nor intelligence. She cannot speak also properly, she stammered so much. Who would marry her? So that's why Ramlal was always worried about Bholi, about her life, what she will do later on in future. Nobody would like to marry her because she had no intelligence and neither good looks. That too, she stammers so much. She finds it very difficult to speak. She is very shy. Who would marry her? So in this way Ramlal was worried. So now this is all about the family. 7 children in the family. 3 sons, they were studying in the city, and among the 4 daughters, first Radha was already married, Mangala's marriage was fixed, and Champa, she had good looks and she is healthy and intelligent. So there was no problem in marrying those 3 girls. But the 4th one, Bholi, she had neither good looks nor intelligence. So Ramlal was always worried about Bholi. So that's all about 7 children in the family. So in our next class, to be continued, Bholi at the village school. Now she will go to the school. Then let's see. See, as we have already learned in our previous class, Bholi was discriminated in the house. The family never cared for her, never took any interest because of her poke marks, because of her stammering and lack of intelligence. She was left alone and nobody cared. She used to play in the dust. All her clothes were torn. She never used to have bath, never combed her hair. The family, even mother, was so careless about her. She never cared about her youngest daughter. So that's all for today. We'll meet in the next class and continue our lesson. Thank you very much for paying so much attention and listen carefully. So only thing, you need to go through the online portal every day so that you will not miss anything. You don't have to mug up everything. Only thing, you need to remember things. That's all. There is no need to memorize each and everything or mug up everything. You should know the chapter, then it becomes easy. What happens in the chapter one after another, systematically learn. So that's all for today. We'll meet in the next class and continue our lesson.